Hi allies, it's Tom for Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. Got a box back from CGC. I know it's been a while. CGC is back to their regular rotation. I guess they finally caught up, are getting busier since more people are sending things in now that the lockdown's over. So, not getting books back as fast, which is fine. CGC still runs on time, so I can't really give them, any guff about it. But it was nice. One of the nice things about the shutdown for the pandemic was the fact that they were getting through books pretty quick. The turnaround times were decreased quite a bit. I was getting them back in 3 or 4 weeks instead of 6 to 8 weeks. So they're back on schedule again, which I don't hold against them. A few things to do before we get going. August 20th, this Thursday night, 6 o'clock Central, we are having our next Facebook Live comic book sale. Now, there'll be plenty of sets in this one, a lot of independents, Marvel, DC, all the stuff in near mint or near mint condition. Several of these books I've sent off, haven't pressed, haven't done anything to them, and have gotten 9/8 back on a regular basis. Some I've had to press to improve, but I haven't seen anything really in this collection, honestly, that's been below a 9.4, in my opinion. And I haven't had any of the higher graded stuff come back. I think anything less than that. It's been definitely around there, maybe a 9.2 or 9.0, but that would be very odd for this collection. So I've been steadily working my way through it. And I've also picked up a Bronze Age collection, or Copper Age collection, that I'm going to start processing real soon. So that'll be for future sales. There will be some keys in it. Everything on the wall behind me. I mean, there's a Boys #1 up there. There's an NYX3 up there. There's a Chew #1. There's a Batman 655. All that stuff will be available. I'm going to pull down some other keys as well. And there might even be some of the stuff that's in this box in the sale Thursday night. So this Thursday night at 6 o'clock. The following Thursday, August 27th at 6 o'clock on the Facebook Live, there's going to be an action figure sale. And that one will have vintage Star Wars, I'll have vintage G.I. Joe, I'll have vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'll have vintage Ghostbusters, and anything else I can get to before then. I'm going to have boxed items, I'm going to have new sealed in box items, I'm going to have plenty of loose. There'll be items from $3 to $300 in that sale. It's been a few months since I did one. I've had a lot of interest in me doing another one. It just takes a lot longer for me to get the action figures put together, get them with all the weapons and everything. Alright, enough housekeeping, let's get to the books. So, I'm trying to... Some of these are for a customer of mine. And first we have Bone 2. It is first appearance of Thorn. It is a first print, and it came back with a very nice score, 9.6. So they should be really happy with that. And these books were worked on by the Comic Book Presser. Check them out online at thecomicbookpresser.com. My friend Chris Myers and his team do a great job on these books. All these books were worked on by him. This is a Bone 3 for the same customer, Jason Power. And this is the first appearance of Grandma Bin. So, you should be really happy with those. Hard to find a price on these. It's a very short production run on the beginning of Bone. Also a lot of interest in it because it's supposed to be an animated series soon. With this being such a low production run, with these being first prints and everything, they should bring a pretty good price. Upwards of $300-400. This is another book of his. It's Amazing Spider-Man 361. Came back at 9.6. Chris, I think, did a great job on this book. It had some some spine ticks. I can still faintly see them, but it's not near as visible as it was before. I think he probably took this book from a 9.2 to a 9.6. So, really, really nice looking book. All right, the rest of these are mine, and let's start with this one. Now, you guys might have been following Batman Beyond. This is Batman Beyond Return of the Joker #1. Came back on 9/8. Great cover. You got the Joker, you got Harley Quinn, you got Batgirl, you've got Bruce Wayne, you got Robin, you got Batman Beyond. I mean, it's just a killer cover. And this was, this one's based on the animated movie that came out. It's not going to bring stupid money, but, pretty happy with it. And this is a book that came out of the collection that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. Chris did work on it. It was a pretty nice looking book before I sent it, but I'm pretty sure he improved it to a 9.8, which, is always worth the risk. Here's Batman Beyond #6. Came back at 9.6. First appearance of NQ in comics. Again, killer cover, and these Batman Beyond books, as you know, are really red hot right now. So 9.6 is a solid grade. I'm happy with that. Next we have Batman Beyond 3. Just a killer cover. Another 9.6. And then last but not least, right now, one of the hottest books, if not the hottest books on in the country right now, Batman Beyond 1. There's a lot of spec on this book. Sideshow just released some Sideshow Hot Toys. And this book just keeps going up and up. If you follow Key Collector, you'll see that on the registry that this book is going up quite a bit. I was thinking about holding on to this one because I don't have a copy in my personal collection. But with prices skyrocketing right now, I think I might jump on the train and go ahead and sell this one. So this one will be in the sale. I'm going to be wanting fair market. I will not take anything lower than what it's selling for today, because tomorrow it's going to be even higher. And we all know how it goes when a book is on its way up. This book is on its way up. Nobody's really quite sure why. It doesn't seem to be a reason for it. There's not a new series coming out. There's not a movie in it. There just isn't anything anybody can point to that says that. There was a rumor that possibly Michael Keaton was going to be in a movie about it, that they were going to do a movie, but that hasn't really panned out. So there's a lot of spec on this book, but there's not a lot of reason for it. So that's one of the reasons why I think I'm going to jump on the money train and try to get it, because it's not the rarest book, for one thing. It's a modern book, and there's a lot of them out there. This is a nice grade, and I think it's just time to cash in. I would like to have a copy in my collection, but when the price is declining like that, I just feel like it's the time to sell, especially as a businessman. This is a really nice copy. There is one color break there. So, it's impossible for it to become a 9.8. So, I don't hold that against Chris at all. This book looks a lot better. It was probably a 9.2 when he started, when I sent it off to him. So for him to get it 2 points higher, or 0.2 of a point, from a 9.2 to a 9.6, I'm really happy with that. So I got some other great books sent off. Chris was working on some killer Silver Age stuff I picked up last month. It'll be a few months before I have that back, between Chris working on them, getting them to CGC and everything. But I've got plenty of nice moderns rotating, so you'll be seeing me soon. And you can see me this Thursday night, August 20th at 6 o'clock Central on our Facebook Live page, Alliance Comics, Toys, and Games. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Alliance Comics Toys and Games. Put up a lot of posts of things that are available in the store, upcoming sales. We do ship, so we can work with you and do everything we can to make it possible to satisfy you as a customer. All right, I appreciate you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.